I just can't let you go.
Hey Virgo, welcome back to the channel. It's Kelly from House of Virgo. This is going to be your reading for February, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please smash the like button and do subscribe if you want to get a personal reading. There is a link in the description box below. And right up top of the video there, you can see it. All right, Virgo, so let's see what's going on here. So look at you, the Ten of Cups in February. This is real nice. Family, happiness, total love and support. Giving or receiving. Happy marriage, happy kids, happy relationship. Everybody's just dancing and we're all just happy, 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 happy. So this is great. This is a beautiful way. This is to start. This is kind of like being grateful as well for all that you have. Okay? Okay? This is nice. We like this. Yeah, right? Look at you. So you come into this place of peace, Virgo. You recover from some kind of struggle, right? You've been pushing. So you definitely recover. I see you being in like this place of peace. Like you can relax. Your burdens that you carry around with you are, coming to the end of that, okay? So you get an opportunity to retreat, recover. You're in solitude. Like I just feel like it's a mental peace here. You reach this February, something profound happens. You reach this place of, you know what? I'm not carrying more than I'm not going to bite off more than I can chew. I'm going to stay in gratitude. I'm not going to take on anybody else's problems. I'm not going to carry the weight of the world. I'm just going to get into my peaceful, happy place as much as I can, maybe meditate, sleeping better. All of this energy comes about because it just feels like you get into this. You got 2 tens here. So you come to some kind of finale here in your life, Virgo, right? And it's almost like, don't sweat the small stuff. I feel like you're just like, I'm just not going to sweat the small stuff. Whatever. This too shall pass. It is what it is. So I kind of like your energy here. Wow. Yeah, look. So it's some kind of maturity thing. Like you I see you reaching this place where you're like, yo, I'm the queen. I'm the king here. I'm the master of my domain. And I'm good. And I'm calling the shots for myself. I love it. I love the Empress energy. It's like beauty of the soul, There's independence here. Okay? Because of this independence you gain, I see in February, your resources actually increase. Right? Because there might have been like a dependency mindset where it's like, oh, I can only do this and I can only do that. I'm so dependent on others. But when you break out and realize you have support of others, but when you break out, you come to the end of this struggle here and you become more independent. All of a sudden, things start landing in your lap that help you get to the next place you need to be. If you're on some kind of trajectory or goal. It's amazing how it happens. The more independent you become, the more the universe provides all the tools you need to keep going. So it's like, yo, don't worry. Be happy. Everything's just going to come to you, right? The more you take it upon yourself to do what you need to do for yourself and stay in that Empress energy, which is like, confidence in a lot of ways. It's not ego, but it's like you are the creator. Not ego. It's not like I'm not saying you're God, right? Because you're humble, Virgo, but you have to be a creator. If the tools fall in your lap and you do nothing with them, then you're not creating anything. So I see you getting into this place of, I'm good, okay? It's a beautiful energy. Look at that, right? Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. It's like, I'm going to turn all my stress and anxiety into blessings. Yep. You're turning those 9 swords into 9 cups. This is amazing. You got your stresses, Virgo. You have your anxieties. Everybody does, right? But, I feel like you're flipping it around in some way here. You're flipping things around. And this, to me, is a sense of gratitude. Like, look what I've accomplished. Instead of kind of looking at, well, what do I have left to do? When am I going to have this? When am I going to have that? It's like, no, turn around and look at all that you do have, right? And I see you doing that here. You're like, hey, wait, hold on. Let me take a step back. And counting your blessings. Look what I do have. And I see that actually brings more abundance to you. The tools that you need to stay on your path will begin to start showing up once you begin to be grateful for what you do have, right? It's just amazing how that works. It's almost like physics. It's like the law of attraction. I love it, Virgo. Yeah. So you're on the increase. You definitely have a success story to tell, or you will. Once this month goes, maybe it's been like some of you are on some kind of 1-year anniversaries for something, but are coming up to it. You're gonna have a success story, and I feel like there's going to be people around you who want to hear how you were able to get from where you were to where you are now, and people supporting you and cheering you on. You have a story to tell, Virgo, and you're going to reach that place where, hey, this is how I did this. And you can sit down and talk with a group of people, or talk with one particular person and say, I was at where you're at, and this is how I got here. This is how I increased. This is how, because I was grateful and I was humble, and I never forgot where I came from, and I was grateful for all that I have and still am. It's really nice. It just feels like there's growth here in February because of you choosing to be happy, really, despite whatever troubles, despite your anxieties, right? Maybe you got 9 things going on in your life that are stressing you out. Maybe there's betrayal. Maybe you have to move. Maybe you've been in a very difficult relationship. Maybe you've had a heartbreak. Maybe you've hit some kind of rock bottom situation. You got people talking about you. And they're gossiping. Maybe there's people saying really not nice things about you. Maybe you got ripped off, or there was a con artist, or something happened. Whatever it might be, I see you pulling up and out. You put your big girl, big boy pants on here. You get that warrior mindset. I mean, just so many positive cards showing up here for you, Virgo. The sun is here. Success. And you're eager and curious for more. How do I get more? How do I get to be where I need to be? This could be, of course, material possessions. It doesn't have to be. But it could be. Could have something to do with material abundance. Some of you, living in a not so nice place, and somehow you get yourself up and out into, you move yourself with the tools that are being provided, right? Because, I feel like wisdom and knowledge only take you so far, because without action and putting these things into practice and moving with what you know, without that, you're not going to go anything. That you're not going to go anywhere. That's like, oh, you're a know-it-all, but what do you have to prove? Like, what do you have to back up what you're saying? Virgo, you will be able to, back that mouth up. The things that you say, or what you're saying, or what you're showing. And you're just eager and curious, I see, for more blessings, for more success. You kind of it's like you're on this little train. this happy, happy, joy, joy train in February. Wow. You even have a love situation. Like, ooh. You got a love situation coming to you as well. Or successful love situation. Ooh. Nice, Virgo. I guess Spirit wants you to know. It could be with a fire sign. Or there could be a fire sign that walked away and now there's a new start for you in love. Ooh, you're giving me two fire signs here. What's going on? Definitely. You might have been involved with a fire sign, Virgo, in the past, and that person's like leaving your life, your energy in some way. But this gives you growth, even if it's temporary. I feel like there's this freeing up opportunity. Yeah, I do. That's what I feel like's going on here. Something to do with a fire sign or two fire signs. Look, I'm telling you, Virgo. You make a connection, a beautiful love connection. This is love and friends. Friends and lovers. This is a beautiful two people meeting and being on the same page and mutual understanding. And soulmate energy, very healing. Like, look how equal they are to each other. Even the same height. They even have the same thingy-doos in their hair. Exchanging their cups of love. And then a decision gets made to be together. There's two people who come together and then they make the decision to partner up in a deep love connection. So you and another person, Virgo. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. All this amazing energy. This is a transition, I feel, that has something to do with travel or some kind of relocation situation as well. Yeah, and a decision being brought to you in regards to that. Which way do you want to go? What's the path, right? So you have decisions. I love when you've got twos. Twos represent partnership. Looking to see how things are going to plan out. There's travel. Somebody's coming to visit you, Virgo, as well in February. I'm hearing the number 62. Yeah, there's a love offer. Ooh, romantic. Jeez, double romantic situation happening here. I feel like we got to, so this kind of feels like a timeline of what's happening for you in February. I mean, it starts with you, and it starts with you being in this really great place and having this really great start. And there's so much of an exchange of love also happening here. So you've got two major issues. You've got life stuff going on where, I don't know, some of you might have already gotten into this good place and now you just keep the process going. But the big hit, I feel, I mean, there's not a lot of money stuff showing up, but for some of you, I feel like, I don't know why that's not overly significant right now. It feels more like life choices that are more important. Of course, life choices have a lot to do with money, but it's also about perspective and how you're looking at things differently. It's mostly about that. And that in turn brings this beautiful love situation that begins. I'm hearing removing the chip from the shoulder. Chip off the shoulder, getting the chip off the shoulder. Okay, so maybe somebody who had a chip on their shoulder or feeling like a victim or feeling like, can't get what I want, never going to happen for me, that pity, sorry for myself kind of stuff. And turn that around. Okay, that victim mentality will not serve you or anyone at all. So, it might have been Yeah, some kind of like self-imposed restriction type of energy that was happening. But this is release. This is new hope. This is escaping, having liberation and freedom in your life, all because of your mindset. Attitude is everything. How you view it is everything. Yeah, you got a soulmate connection. Maybe you already have it, or it's coming in. Because I feel like there's somebody who... Somebody leaves your life. Now for others, let me just say, Spirit's telling me now. For others, this is a match. Now I know that you are an earth sign. But I'm seeing also this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands being in an energetic state of passion, fire, being on fire for each other, taking this journey together, withdrawing together, retreating together as well. So for some of you, it could be that's the person you're connecting with. You know, I feel like the energy of the fire is protection. It's speed, it's action, it's persistence, it's creativity, it's free-spirited and lustful. It's confidence, it's being bold, charming, and courageous. That's the energy of some type of a relationship here between two people as well. Okay, so could you be meeting somebody new who's just like you? Because I'm feeling like that's your energy. Maybe right now you're listening, you're like, I'm not like that at all. But because of something that happens here with you, you're on like some kind, you got a new pair of shoes, Virgo. That's what I feel like is happening here. You try on a new pair of shoes. You know how you can just try on a new pair of shoes, and there's just something about those shoes that you get like a little pep in your step, or like a real nice shirt, you know, or something that just fits you, and it's like it just does something for you. I know maybe some of the guys don't get that, but I know some of my ladies are like, absolutely, yeah. When I get my nails done, when I get that new haircut, there's just something that inspires you. That you get this. I'm happy no matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody does. I'm choosing to be happy because that's a choice we make. Yeah, this is a tough situation I'm going through, but I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole, right, with it. I'm just going to acknowledge how I feel about something. If I need to cry, I'm going to get my cries on. If I need to just feel what I'm feeling, and then I'm going to get back up on that horse and go. It's not toxic positivity. It's not an energy of, I feel really sad, but I'm just going to suppress and push that down and just put on a great big smile for the world. No, that's bullshit. Never do that. No. Because who the F cares about what the world thinks, right? It's important not to suppress your emotions. It's important to feel what you feel and allow yourself to feel something, right? If you're that Virgo that's been suppressing. So it's important. If you're sad, feel sad. If you need to get your cry on, get your cry on. If you're scared and you're fearful, feel the fear. Feel it. You're alive. Feel it. But understand that facts don't care about feelings, okay? And the fact of the matter is, the way you're feeling, this too shall pass. That's what I'm hearing. And put yourself back into that get that sunny disposition, positive energy, okay? This is the glow. And the sun represents, like, how can I say it? The everything, the nourishment. I don't care if you got rainy skies or snowy skies. There's some people who live in areas where it's always raining and it's always cold, and it's like when they get a bit of that sunshine, it's like such a blessing. And then there's others who live in it all the time and they take it for granted. Sometimes we need a little rain so we can appreciate the sun, right? So the sun is here, and the sun is telling you, be joyous. You weren't put on this planet to be depressed. Or to be waiting for something great to happen, you got to get out there and plant some seeds, right? And that's kind of what I feel like happens here. These planting seeds, actually, there's some type of a beautiful soulmate connection that comes in, that gets made or gets recognized. Like, wow, this is amazing. Amazing. There's a love offer. You know, you got Valentine's Day coming up as well, so some of you might get a little something, something. Self-care, clear your energy field and focus on yourself, Virgo. Oh, yeah. Get rid of any obsessive thinking. Even if you have obsessive negative thinking, get rid of that. And trust yourself. You got an addiction? Remember I was saying there were some things that you could be dealing with that cause you great distress? Like that, maybe a rock bottom situation, whether it's within you or somebody else. I feel like things are going to improve. Things are going to improve. Seeds are being planted. Change is happening. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. Sometimes that's all it is, right, Virgo? Sometimes, and I say this specifically for Virgos because Virgos can get into overthinking and sometimes negative overthinking. It's all right if you want to do positive overthinking, go for it. Maybe try to turn that, flip the script a little bit here. But sometimes with Virgo, because Virgo can be very reserved or conservative. Now, there are some Virgos that they take way too many leaps of faith and they don't think before they go and they get themselves in trouble and then they blame the world. No, that was your doing. But there's somebody here who's considering some kind of a leap of faith and something's holding them back. And Spirit's saying, you need to just take the leap of faith here. You need to do it. I don't know what it is, Virgo. But if you sit in a puddle of mud too long, now you got to get up and clean yourself off. That's what I'm hearing. Take a leap of faith. You're stuck in something, get out of it. You're the only one that can. Remember I was saying there maybe a little bit of feeling sorry for yourself in some way, right? Yeah, I see it. But, I mean, all right, fine. If you want to feel that way. But don't stay there all day. There's a relationship here that can move to a sacred union. Is that leap of, do some of you need to ask somebody to marry you? You got to put it out there or have that conversation. Some of you might just be like, you know what? I love this person, but I don't know if they want to marry me or how they even feel about marriage. There might be a need here to have a conversation or to propose. And vice versa. If that's something you want, Virgo, it's time to have that conversation, okay? I know some of you don't want that. Somebody might, oh my gosh, this relationship deserves a second chance. If you talk to marriage about someone, they say they don't think they can do that, then they're not the one for you. That's not your person. That's not your person. For some of you, this is someone you don't have a connection with, and you used to, and something's coming back around here. Another circling back around, showing up here. Past life love, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Someone from the past could be circling back. And there might be talk about marriage or commitment or something like that. But I mean, I kind of feel like, Virgo, like whatever the outcome is, you're good. It's like you're good, you know? Like some of you in the chat, I got good weather, I got pizza, I got sushi, I got my shows, I'm looking good, I'm feeling fine, my bills are paid. Who could ask for anything more? I don't need anyone to take care of me. It's nice if they want to, but I don't need it. I mean, it's just a beautiful place for you to be. If you're not in that place now, I see you getting into that place in February. Because you change your mindset. There's a mindset shift happening here. Everything you do, Virgo, is what brings energy towards you. Understand that, because energy is fluid. It goes back and forth. Don't focus on anybody else, what anybody's saying, what anybody's thinking, what anybody's doing. Just do you. Because you know what? When you're laying there in the hospital bed at the end of your life, guess who's leaving by themselves? You. So you better make sure that you're good with you. Make sure you're good with you. Virgo, listen. I feel like there's going to be a time. Okay, they're just saying, don't worry about what happened during the Mercury retrograde. It's over. Don't worry about somebody's addiction, gambling, or inability to pay their bills or take care of business. That's their problem. Don't worry about somebody else being in the middle of a relationship or a third-party situation. If your person's in a third party, let them. Let them. If somebody's got a problem with alcohol and drugs, let them. That's not your problem. Go ahead. Do what you need to do. Here, if you need help, you decide to get clean. Okay? This is the theme. If someone says, no, it's not the right time, that's fine. Let them say no. And go about your business. If someone has a confession or something that they want to tell you, let them tell you. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. If somebody wants to get serious, let them. Don't try to control anything. If someone wants to go traveling or do something with or without you, all right, sounds great. Have a good time. Or we'll have a good time. And if somebody wants to move on, let them. Bye-bye. People want to talk about you, let them. Give them something to talk about if you got nothing else better to do. Let them. If somebody wants to cheat, let them. That's on them. Everything everybody else does, or anybody else does, that's on them. That's not a reflection of you. And they might try to blame it on you or say, well, I did this because you made me or because you weren't giving me. If it's but and you, I did this, but it's because you, now that's an excuse. No, you're a full-grown person. You have your own brain. You did what you did because that's what you chose to do. I didn't hold a gun to your head. I didn't threaten you. You made that decision. So if that's the way you want to go, I'm going to let you. Go ahead. Because Virgo, you're in a good place. Or because of that energy, you get into a good place. And even better places. I'm just hearing let go of control issues. That's what I'm hearing. If you feel, yep, there you go. And it was in the reverse. Okay? Allow things to just unfold naturally. Oh. So you chose not to pay your car payment? Okay. Who's going to pay the consequences of that? You. I'm not talking to you. I'm saying if somebody else, right? Oh, and now you want to borrow money? Because you can't pay your bill? Okay. Go to the bank and get a loan. Well, I can't get a loan. I don't have good credit. Oh, you don't have good credit. Okay. Well, see if you can get the money somewhere else. Go try this one. Go try that one. No, I'm not saying if somebody comes to you and they want you to pay for their entire vehicle, that you should let them, that you should let yourself, If they can't pay their bill, that's on them. That's what I'm saying, right? You have to worry about yourself. I don't know why that's coming up. So maybe you have a kid or a grandchild or someone who's not paying the bills on their stuff and they're going to lose the car. Let them lose the car. Okay, you got a new love situation definitely happening, I'm telling you. Somebody comes into your life, let them. There's somebody new, let them. Your ex wants to go or is breaking up with you, bye-bye, let them. Okay, see ya. Wish you the best. Anyway, Virgo, don't get weepy. If you do, if you feel sad, you can feel sad. Go talk it out with somebody. But Don't get into this victim. Oh, look at. Oh, my whole life's falling apart. Is it really though? Listen, you don't have to tell me. I've been there, you guys. I've been there. My whole world came crashing down almost 20 years ago. Got through it and pulled up my big girl panties and got on with life and made it better. There's no crying in baseball. That's all I'm trying to say. There's just a time and a place for tears, and you must have them, and you shouldn't suppress how you feel. Work through them. But don't let that be the reason why you can't move on with your life and what you're doing here. Decision and fear, control. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back. Make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you're able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. Yeah. Okay. Let go of control. Let people do what they're going to do because they're going to do it anyway. Here you go. That's stuck energy. That's the Eight of Swords I was talking about. That self-imposed restriction stuff. You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnected to your body. What's the old saying? If you think you can, you will. And if you think you can't, you won't. It's very simple. Life is not complicated. Life is not complicated. We complicate life. Partnerships and support, Virgo. You are being guided to reach out to form partnerships and alliances to expand your vision and perspective. Take this time to see who comes into your life that is offering to assist with your growth, your journey. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly, and that's why you started off with the 10 of Cups, wherever it went. This is total support. Okay, family, friends, happiness, joy, counting the blessings, dancing, being happy. It's so important. Gratitude is so important to be content and happy, right? And I feel like, let's say there was an old exercise, like make a list for the whole week of, one thing, at least, start with even one thing or a list of 5 things that you're completely grateful for. Like, it just shifts your mindset 100%. I'm grateful that I have access to a cup of coffee in the morning. You know how simple that is? I'm grateful that I have eyesight. Or for me, whatever's left, right? I'm grateful I still have my hearing. I'm grateful that I have a vehicle. I'm grateful that I have a close friend who lives nearby. These are the simple things in life. Simple things. I'm grateful that so-and-so gave me a call last week. I'm grateful for that person. Whatever it is, it's different for everybody. But for you, it's important. All right, Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Significant people in your life this month. August 23rd, 25th, August 26th, September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 11th, and the 12th. Also the 15th. Also the 19th. Also the 13th. All right, initials, Virgo, initials. F, D, J, U, L, K. Julie, DJ, Jack, Juju. Not much coming out of that, you guys. Sorry. JD, Frank, John, Jose, Ursula, Lisa, Kim. Okay. Some charms. Okay, I gotta move these. All right, Virgo, you got a fox. You got a pair of pants with a heart. Again with a pink flamingo. You know, after I did the reading the other day, I legit saw a pink flamingo. I was like, what? I mean, it was, where did I see it? I think it was like in a magazine or something. Yes, I was flipping through a magazine. Oh, Virgo. Okay, so this is kind of like wearing your heart on your sleeve, but it's a pants sleeve, right? Is that what pants sleeve? Is that what they're called? Pants sleeves, I guess. Somebody works like in a hospital, maybe an orderly, or wears white, all white. February's heart month, so it's definitely cardiac, connection to cardiac. Maybe, is there a Dr. Fox? Dr. Fox, cardio surgeon, I'm hearing? Somewhere down in Florida, they just said. There's a Dr. Cardiothoracic surgery. Somewhere down in Florida. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know what that means. They just gave me that. Okay. The fox does represent being sly and maneuvering. And I feel like that's a little bit of your energy here as far as letting people do what they want. It's a maneuver. And it's kind of a sly maneuver in a sense. It could look like that. You could be accused of being manipulative by not controlling situation. Can you imagine? That's how bad things have gotten. Everybody has major control issues. So to not be controlling seems manipulative. Where's that even coming from? It's not from my perspective. Somebody here thinks that, I don't know who, somebody thinks that a person who doesn't try to control things is very relaxed, like got a little monk energy, is being manipulative. Who's thinking that? Maybe you'll be accused of that for... I don't know. It's odd. It feels like there's a mirror thing going on here. I'm like, I'm seeing this. Somebody's looking in a mirror. They're actually, there's an old saying, when one finger points at you, three fingers are pointing back at the person who's making an accusation towards you, right? So oftentimes the things people accuse you of are the very things that they're doing, and vice versa. It's a tell. It's like a tell. When somebody's accusing you of something, remember we said don't make a decision, don't be reactive. Kind of step back and like, oh, are you telling me that you're a control freak? You're the one who's the control freak? Yeah. Okay, anyway, we're rambling here. We're just rambling. So that's it. Your reading's done. Go ahead and get on with the rest of your day. I hope that gave you some insight or something. And if you want to book a personal reading, you do text message reading. Everything's in the description box below, Virgo. Don't forget to smash like on the way out. Hit the like button. Click the notification bell so you know when I upload. And yeah, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.